Calm, peaceful, tranquil. That's what you expect from a fishing game, right? Well, that isn't this.
Oh! Bye, dude. Oh my god.
To complete 100%, I need to stop a shady corporation from drilling into the ocean, uncover the fate of a lost ice expedition from 100 years ago, and deliver ancient relics to a man who calls himself the Collector. Welcome to 100% of Dredge. DLCs and all.
New game. The Iron Rig.
Job listing, angler wanted. Okay.
Oh, look, our beard. We do look like a fisherman. But we don't have grey hairs. Have we crashed? We have crashed.
I'm greeted by a plump-looking man. Apparently, he's the mayor of a fishing town called Greater Marrow.
I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Okay. Why did you have to highlight that in red?
After though, he did give me a boat for free, so my guess is that he was starving. As for my first task, it was to head out and get some fish.
Boom, boom. Okay.
The first fish I caught was a blue mackerel. On the left, you have to hit the green to make your fishing speed faster. Then, on the right, you have to play Tetris to attempt to fit the fish into your cargo.
24 centimeters. Jesus, it's big.
I think some would say too big.
Encyclopedia.
Here, it shows you all 9 types of fish. Also, it tells you what rod you should be using, as well as what time of day the fish pop out.
Discovered 230. That's 230 to get. Did I say I was going to 100% this game? I don't know.
I then caught some cod and also got accustomed to using the spyglass.
Dredge. Well, that's the name of the game, so we're going to it.
I got there, but sadly found out I didn't have the correct equipment.
Yeah, brewers. It's alright, they should not have given me a horn.
At night, I also have to use a light so I don't panic, and docked up at a little town across from Greater Marrow. Little Marrow, you can tell they thought a lot about that one. I met with the trader as he was the only one I could interact with.
Can I have the pipe? Can we nick the pipe?
And he said if I ever found special trinkets, he'll buy them off me.
Oh no, we're next day. Where's that beam in the... what? Oh my god, where did that rock come from?
I docked back up at Greater Marrow and was greeted by the mayor once again. He said that my old boat was too damaged beyond repair and that I needed to pay him in installments for this new one. So it wasn't free.
Okay. You enter a squalid shack.
I then sold all my fish to the fishmonger for $138, and the mayor was waiting by the door again and gave me a research point.
You're right. Hello. Jesus. She does not look like a happy bunny.
I checked out what she had in store and researched my first item, the hydraulic rod, which would allow me to catch oceanic fish, and rested until dawn.
But I have to go buy it. Oh. 410! I thought I just got it for free.
So with that steep price tag, I set off to make some money.
Boom. Aha, I see some fish there, mateys.
Catching some more blue mackerel and heading out to the bright red light.
I don't have the clue. I don't like that sound. So, we're turning around. It's quite an ominous game. Ooh! Okay. Oh, no.
Finally meeting another ship out at sea.
I'm heading in. Wait. Dude, there's rocks there, no? Oh, okay. Drude's just traversed it. What's up? Okay, he's disappeared. Was I meant to collide into him? I don't know.
The lighthouse keeper then greeted me at the docks once I returned.
Come to meet people? There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favour and move on. Oh man, everyone's so mean.
The fishmonger also gave me a task to find a gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. The issue I had was that I needed a shallow rod to catch them. So I went and bought a weighted line from the shipwright. Then I got a quest from the mayor and was asked to deliver a package.
I want a new engine because I am slow. Boom. Please be flounder. Yeah, we got a flounder. Oh my god, this guy, big boy.
Delivering the mayor's package to the dock worker at Little Marrow.
I'm to pay you, I suppose. 25. Well, to be honest, the trip wasn't that far. Okay, I'll accept it.
The dock worker then gave me a book to read called Sustainable Fishing. While I'm out on the water, my guy, who I will now call Bob, will read it passively. I then spoke to the fishmonger to complete his quest.
There you go. Why do I have to rotate it for you?
And headed back out at night to collect some squid. At the top, you may see an eye moving around frantically. That's because it's my panic meter, and you don't want to see what happens when it gets full.
These rocks come out of nowhere, man. I don't trust these. Oh my god! This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here.
My next objective was finding a black grouper. It's a fish that only comes out at night. Sadly, I rested like an idiot and didn't realise even when looking at the encyclopedia.
Stingray. Well, that wasn't actually... Oh my god, he's massive. What's that? Oh my god. Hello? You beautiful people. Oh, I'm catching them.
My engines weren't fast enough to catch them, so sucks to be me. While out at sea, I finished reading the Sustainable Fishing book, and it gave me a buff.
Complete 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish. Okay.
I then caught my first aberration.
Well, grotesque, man. This looks horrible.
Safe to say, I wouldn't be eating it anytime soon. I sold it to the fishmonger, and he then kind of reenacted a scene from The Boys, finding a handkerchief inside. Then a man was peering through my cabin window. He told me that the handkerchief was a relic, and to meet him on the BlackStone Isles. So I docked there and greeted the man inside a ruined mansion. I found out his name was the Collector, and he swipes the handkerchief, then fits my vessel with equipment that would allow me to fish up Dredge. This was because he wanted me to find more relics.
The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key.
I then headed over to a shipwreck I found a few days ago.
What's cracking off here?
And fished up some dredge, finding myself some metal scraps. Once back at Greater Marrow, I spoke with a builder, and she asked me to gather her supplies so she could move away. I found out that the dry dock lets me upgrade the boat
faster. I'm going to head out to the red light, because I can.
Encountering something unusual.
E. Oh my god!
At the red light, I dredged up a key, and it was the second relic.
Is that it? Okay, I'm turning around. Well, the hull's damaged, but we seem fine. Are we fine? Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, no we're not.
I handed the relic over to the Collector, and then he turns a few pages in his silver book.
What's something to look? Has he got dark magic? What?
With the Collector's dark magic, I was given the ability called Haste.
Let's try it out. We don't seem to be going faster. Ooh.
I then repaired the shipwright, and spent the next few days fishing.
Yeah. Chill out, go away. Material pile. This is the island the builder wants material for. Ah, I see. I want a new engine.
I headed over to Little Marrow to sell my old treasure, but was greeted by the painter. Basically, if I find any flags around or wanted to customize my ship, I could go see him.
Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks? He's grieving. I'm just like, yo, shipwrecks now.
His dear son died in a wreckage nearby, and he wanted me to dredge up an item. Lucky for him, I already dredged up the item. Unlucky for him, I may have already sold it.
You explained.
Whoops. It's not my fault. I didn't know.
Deep water dredging.
I used lumber to upgrade my engine space. Sadly, I didn't know what I was doing with the extra space.
Fishmonger, take what I've got. We're balling. We're balling.
Setting out on a new adventure to Gale Cliffs.
The waves look a bit more wavy. Crazy, right? I might find something. What's this?
I approached a hooded figure who was sitting on top of a rock. He seemed starving and asked me to feed him.
Okay, I'll find you some fish.
And used the map to mark him. Smart, right?
And there's also the ominous ominous red. Now I'm going to go into this because why not? Black sea brass.
In front of the red light was some debris that I needed to destroy. So I docked up on the dock and spoke to the hermit, and he told me to go see his brother in Ingfell.
You still don't get along? I don't like your... I don't think the overalls are the fit.
He also explained that him and his brother had a falling out, causing him to steal the family crest. But now it was lost at sea.
Tide whaler. Ah, it's this guy.
I managed to find the hermit's brother pretty quickly. I told him that I needed explosives, but he wasn't sure and to give him some time to think. To be fair, a smart move. You shouldn't give me explosives lightly. So I headed over to the floating dock.
They've got a nice pirate ship here though.
I don't think that is a pirate ship. It appeared a travelling merchant was here, and this pontoon was a safe place where I could sell my fish and upgrade my ship.
None of you guys have better stuff.
Then I delved deeper into Gale Cliffs.
And let's dredge some more. Oh! What the... What? But we're out during the day. Yeah, not in a good spot.
So I rested up and went back to give it another go. Only to realise I'd been blocked off.
So I need strong explosives to get past here as well.
But I had found enough research points to get a new engine.
Ooh, these bad boys.
Because the retired whaler told me to wait until he made a decision, I decided to scope out the other islands around the map.
Is it squid? Or is it wreckage?
Nope, it was just a flag.
Ooh. Jesus. What is that? Let's go pretty quick. Do I need to build this? What's going on? Photographer! Ah, hello. It's off to the west. I was sailing around the Stella basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I heard... What is this noise in my ears? What is that?
The photographer crashed her ship and wanted me to look for her belongings. So I charted my map and set out for the islands. And because I'm smart, ended up going to the wrong ones. Luckily, there was a makeshift dock I could spend the night at, which had an abandoned campsite, so I checked it out. There were weird symbols drawn in the sand, but I couldn't work out what any of it meant.
Ooh, what's this?
This was a massive crate, but I had no clue what to use it for, so I carried on in the dark.
Is this the stuff?
Collecting the photographer's equipment and made a beeline back to her location.
I haven't died yet, which is why I'm more concerned. You might make it pretty nice. Ooh. Something slivers into your cargo hold.
As a reward for getting the cargo back, she gave me a camera of my own.
Why are we attacking my ship? I've just lost all my fish.
I then found a golden hooded figure who was starving as well.
I had a red snapper! No! I had it! Oh, those goddamn crows.
Luckily, there was a red snapper just in front of me.
An answer, yeah. Here's your red snapper, dude. They rip through, oh my god.
I proceeded to dredge in the dark once again.
Oh, okay, I can't see for poop.
And found a rock slab, but I was unsure on what to do, so I placed a marker on the map.
Kind of want to know what's this. Oh. I knew I was about to happen.
The engines were out, and now I had to trickle along very slowly.
It's daytime, we're not insane, we're chilling. Well, we're not chilling because the engine's out.
I then sailed through this destroyed village, attempting to find a dock, and interacted with a cold stone.
Place your hand on the stone. The gold stone doesn't respond to your touch. Okay. I don't like this one. Oh. Good to know. Oh my god, what's down there? What? Right. Oh. Don't turn. Don't turn. Okay, we're cool.
Making it to the pontoon in one piece.
We've already got you. Okay, wait. I've just realised something.
Yep, I had been a Muppet for quite some time. You're actually able to have more than one engine.
Does it mean I've got two? Oh, yes, boys. Well, ship's repaired. We're all good. Let's see how fast we are now. Oh my god, yes! I'm so happy. I am so happy. Now, what's down here?
Uh-oh.
Now, do I do it? Oh, I don't need to do it. It's doing it to me. Am I, like, fully damaged? What?
Well, at least you know what happens when you die.
I'm sorry for being an inconvenience to you, dude. Not my fault. Well, it was, but...
I found a research outpost and looked around, raiding the place. I may as well quickly tell you this as well. The golden bottles in the ocean are logs which were kinda key to the story, but right now, because I'm smart, I'm not currently reading them. I decided I wanted to head back to Greater Marrow, just to be attacked by a monster.
Come on, outpace it. Sharp turn. Oh, jute! Get out of here.
I then researched the flexible fishing pole, which allows me to fish both coastal and shallow, heading to the trader to sell some of my trinkets.
Do you want this?
He didn't seem to want the crate, so I was still confused. I then decked out the ship, installing the first flag, and because I needed some money, fished for the rest of the day.
Okay, so we can get the new rod. Shipwright, let's get this.
I finally had all the materials needed at the steel point for the builder, so I collected her and dropped her off at the island.
Always good on hand. Oh, yes, my girl. We're in the day, buddy.
Then I fished for the rest of the day to afford the new engine I just researched.
Next. Ah, rock. That is the issue with going faster. I need these lights, these better lights. Oh my god, what's this? Looks like stealth plane. Black. Oh, that's what I needed. Yes.
bringing the black grouper to the fishmonger completing his quest. And he gave me some crab pots for his next quest, so I deployed it near the dock. Then came across an SOS sign.
This is what happened. You look terrible. I bet I do. I certainly felt better. There.
He said he crashed 2 weeks ago, and his boys were looking for him. I don't know about that part, but I let him jump on the ship, bringing him back to Little Marrow. And as a reward, he gave me a signet ring. The next plan of action was to get the hooded figure his fish. So I scooped up a blue mackerel.
Cool found there. Ooh, lightning. It's a bit choppy out here. Oh, hello. Fulfill the hunger. Here you go. Let's give him my prized.
Sadly, it didn't fulfill his hunger, so now I needed to get him a tiger mackerel. Greedy scallywag.
Oh, that. Abyssal. I can't get up here. Pick it up. 1 hour remaining and we only got 1 crab. Oh, it's heading this way though. Shit! Crap. It was a bad idea.
But that stuff doesn't scare me, and I carried on dredging while being 1 hit away from dying. I then docked back up at the steel point to find that the builder had finished her house.
Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Well, we're not chilling. Issues at the wazoo, but... Oh. And while I let that moment settle, I thought I'd do a cameo so you guys could have a voice to a face. And if you're enjoying the video, please don't be afraid to give it some love. Anyway, that's me out.
I decided to set out for Devil's Spline, because it just sounded cool, and I wanted to see the volcano.
Who's taking his wood? The SOS sign is gone. Why is it so... What's cracking up? Oh my god, hello.
I was greeted by a fanatic, and while I tried to tell him that I was just passing through, he ignored what I said and carried on with his drivel.
Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Emptiness.
That seemed to be the correct answer, as I passed his trial and he gave me a quest. I was to act as the herald of the purge and light the fires in the 3 idols behind him. I looked at the statues up close, but there was nothing of interest. I then spoke with the fanatic once more, and he told me that he had one of the relics I seeked.
What the hell are these? Piranhas. What are they doing? Don't destroy my ship, please.
Luckily, they didn't, and I made it to a new pontoon. Once there, I upgraded my light space and was now able to work towards the tier 2 upgrade of the hull.
New hull, new hull. We need to get as much stuff as we can.
I then checked out one of the rock slabs the fanatic wanted me to go see.
What? So I need these crabs.
And explored the rest of Devil's Spline.
Did it mean something? Oh, there's a big dude.
And while fishing for a flag, got attacked.
That's fine. What did we collect? What's that? Oh, it was a flag. What? Why is it attacking me twice? Oh, come on.
I then docked at what seemed to be an ancient ruin. I went inside the cave and there was drawings on the walls. On one side was the birth of civilization, and on the other side was their ruin.
You climbed the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse, and its base is a solid stone door. Well, I can't open it. Okay.
Heading out to my next destination, the Iron Rig. But I did stop off at the red hooded figure on the way.
Cuskeel. Crazy. Don't have one.
At the Iron Rig, I was greeted by the foreman. He said that most of the cargo crates kept going missing and enlisted my help to collect them. Luckily enough, I already had some.
So, that and that.
And with those 2 crates, he built the generator. But I wasn't sure how the lights were already on without one. I then spoke to the scientist, and to get his lab up and running, he needed some crates as well.
I did see one. Where was it? Is there any out here? There we go. I'll go get it.
Dredging up 3 crates and heading back, getting the science lab built. Then the foreman asked me to get him some fish so they could use biofuel.
It looks like a ship's been rocked up onto the side. Oh! It's bait! It was bait! What? That was a bit unneeded.
And with the damage, I found myself a pontoon and rested for the night. I kinda got sidetracked from helping the Iron Rig and ventured deeper into Twisted Strand instead. And most would be scared by a massive monster. But not me, I decided to take my camera out instead.
Oh, it's a trap. Oh, okay, I get it.
Sometimes it takes a while for my brain to process things. I found a makeshift campsite where a plane looked to have been shot down, and was greeted by an airman who asked for safe passage out of Twisted Strand, but not before he avenges his squadron from the mine suckers. Yeah, that's what he calls the monster we just saw. I was tasked with finding the lost parts of the mortar in the north and east. Also, every dog tag I found, he would give me a research point. But I decided I'll take the fish back to the iron rig first.
I'll speak to you. Fish, fish, fish.
Sadly, I was one fish short, so I had to venture back out.
Said it was out here. I don't trust it. Oh my god! What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
I have no clue.
Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear! Ah, so I've got bait. Initiating drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. Uh-oh.
Yep, defo not good. But the scientists did reward us with a new advanced rod. So, you win some, you lose some. But the reward did come with a drawback, because he asked if I could collect some species that had been affected by the crack.
Unaffected by our operations here. Got it.
Before I left though, I got the tech lab and foundry online, and the iron rig was looking more and more stacked. The tech lab allowed me to upgrade some of my basic abilities, like the lights, while the foundry just let me create some crates. Also, the factory was online too.
Factory. A woman stood inside the doorway script. Hey there, welcome to the factory. I'm the lead engineer here. So basically I can upgrade my stuff while here.
With the iron rig coming along, I thought it was time to head back to Greater Marrow and see what the crack actually did.
Ooh, and that's a thingy. Ooh, and that's a rock. Why are you like glowing now? Crude symbols of carved fish. It kind of wants cod. I think it was cod.
For once, you're actually right, and it does want cod.
So what is this? Can we go through it? It's like sludge. Just seems to slow us down. It may get bigger though. Oh my god, that was a perfect photo op, but no! Just smooth sailing.
And upon my return, I'm greeted by a man who claims to be from the undermarket, and then bought the enhanced light upgrade.
That's going to cost a research point as well, which is crazy.
So I bought a research point,
Engine.
buying the jet drive engine and installing it to the boat.
What? I can only get one.
I then headed back to Twisted Strand.
Okay, dude. I won't go that way. Woo!
I dredged up the first mortar part.
So do I need to explode this? Oh, I need explosives again. What? Well, that's a bit harsh. Oh, come on. Stop blocking my path.
The game was desperately trying to stop me from getting the other mortar parts.
Really? Right. So this is why we have the hull repair kit.
I wouldn't need a hull repair kit if you could drive.
Ah! I'm just trying to get through people.
Finally making it to the mortar frame and dredging it up.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
I then gave the airman the mortar part, and he told me that we needed bait. This would lure the mine suckers in, meaning we could blast them with the mortar.
Oh, come on.
To say this is a fishing game, I seem to complain every time someone told me to fish.
I think Gale Cliffs is the place I want to start moving the story along.
I'll believe it when I see it. I made it back to Greater Marrow and fished up some cod, remembering that there was a cod shrine nearby. I was given the sinew spindle, and if equipped, let me catch coastal and shallow fish.
It's a stormy night, so we skirt on back.
I then bought another jet drive engine to give me more speed, fishing through the night to get my money back up.
Oh!
And after that jump scare, I set off to Gale Cliffs, meeting up with the retired whaler once more.
Why don't you want to give me any of your explosives?
As you can tell, I was still confused on how to advance the story, so I spoke with his brother the Hermit once more, forgetting I was meant to get the family crest back.
Here we go. Family crest. It's got to be this. Oh my god. No way. How am I meant to fish with you just being like this?
After juking it for like 3 in-game hours, it eventually disappeared, and I took that opportunity to dredge up the crest, struggling to navigate my way out in the dark.
Oh, it's blocked. We made it, dude.
As you can tell, I was quite happy. I spoke to the hermit again, and was sent to his brother to apologise, and the whaler told me he could stay in his old workshop. Then I was told to detonate some rocks he left explosives on in the cliffs.
Yep, let's blow it up. You light the fuse. Woo!
Returning to the whaler, and he told me to go collect his brother.
Well, I'm packed and ready to go. Let's go. The hermit climbs aboard.
The brothers have a heart-touching reunion, and the whaler unlocks his whaling yard, allowing me to finally buy explosives. So I made my way to the Relic,
Use explosives. You set the charge. Boom!
dredging up the rusted music box, and heading straight back to the collector because I couldn't wait till day. I handed the music box over, and he used dark magic once again, gaining me the ability Manifest, which allowed me to instantly return to the BlackStone Isles.
Oh, crap. So let's test it out. Huh! That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed, and it makes trips back a lot easier. With the relic secured, I headed back to the iron rig to get some upgrades.
It's just I want the sight glass, because if I get stuff through the sight glass, it'll be just easier to spot stuff.
And with the upgraded sight glass unlocked, I tested it out on some crates, which were just a little bit away from the rig.
Is that a pirate ship? Okay. So the pirate ship was about, and then it disappeared. Not good.
I made my way over to Stella Basin,
I am. God damn it.
docking up at an old fortress. There I met with a researcher who hadn't seen a single soul in months, who then ended up asking for some samples as well.
Glowing octopus, firefly, squid, and auroris jellyfish.
So I waited till night for the fish to come out.
Ooh.
Grabbing myself the glowing octopus, but I was unable to work out how to get the jellyfish.
Where are these jellyfish?
Giving up quite easily.
I'm gonna get to the island. I can't seem to find jellyfish right now. Oh! What? Oh, my engine's down. It really don't want me to go to this island.
Apparently not.
Don't go insane on me now. We're not in the right mind to go insane. I'm down. Damn it. At least I got my engines back.
I took a second attempt though, making it in one piece.
Hello, people. It's cracking off here.
I spoke with the travelling merchant and she revealed a new schematic.
Ha! I need an icebreaker. What the?
Also a new rod that could catch ice fish, but instead I got an ice trawl net and tested it out while delving deeper into the ice. Meeting with the photographer once again.
Do you have any fish that you'll be prepared to donate? Not right now.
I wasn't really in the mood to deal with a narwhal right now, so I headed back out.
Let's see if we can go around the edge. What's this? Oh, the crab! He's back! Woo! God damn, how big is this thing?
It's pretty big. I did end up finding the ice hooded figure though.
Oh no. Ah. Always gets my engine.
And that put an end to the ice excursion for now. I then sold my ice trawl net, as I didn't need it, to get some lights, as being blind in the dark was starting to become a problem. I headed back to Stella Basin.
What are those specimens you're after? Coastal catching style net. Okay, I need a net.
And finally realised that it told me how to catch each fish. I also found part of a treasure map inside a shipwreck, going around with the basic trawl net trying to catch the jellyfish. And once I had, gave it to the researcher. She then told me that she knows how to keep the creature in the middle at bay, and to head to the old research hub that was being attacked. From there I collected some prototype parts.
Bro, she's got a gun. Jesus.
She then gave me a sampling device as well, meaning now I could catch abyssal fish. Also I was given a repulsion machine, which I probably don't need, but I did try and install it on my ship.
Needs to be attached to a generator. Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Hooking it up to the generator at the research post, activating it and heading for the relic in the middle.
What do you mean? What does it want? Huddle.
crap. So I need this. Bottomless line. Okay. Collecting the jewel-encrusted band, and walk back to the collector. Entrust the ring. The thing is, with entrusting all this stuff, it's probably not good. He's probably actually bad. The collector's voodoo was used once again, giving us the ability Banish, meaning that if a monster got close, I could get rid of them. I then headed to the Iron Rig and bought the advanced foghorn the next day, deciding to grace the airmen in Twisted Strand with our presence.
Boom. I'm just curious what this is, to be honest. That's why I did it. Places. Oh, yes. Just what we needed.
Yep, it's just what we needed.
Tier 2 hull. Let's go.
And spent day 50 making my way back to Twisted Strand, finally buying the mangrove rod.
Oh, does this count as fishing as well? Okay.
Then I went around getting the fish the airmen wanted, acquiring the first bait bucket and placing it under the trap.
Oh, and we've got him.
Sorry. Oh my god. Might have got the airman will be expecting this as proof.
Didn't he set off the mortar?
That's true, but from where? He's got some aim. I then handed the trunk over and collected the fish for the second bait.
Oh, hello, dude. I got bait for you. We got him. How did he build it? I agree. How did he build these traps?
I was struggling to find the last fish, so I finally used the encyclopedia like you're supposed to.
So it is here. Rod troll.
And found out it only came out at night.
Yes, got it. Boom. Load. Ah! Disable my engine.
At least that's all he did.
It's a small trail back.
So I got the engines fixed before heading back to the airman. He cuts open the last carcass and yanks out the necklace.
And we've got the relic.
Instead of asking for a lift out of the place, he decided he wanted to stay as this place now felt like home. Bit of a weird home for me, but each to their own. He did say though, that if I ever wanted bait, to stop on by.
Not bothered about bait though. What I'm bothered about is getting this relic done.
Handing over the necklace, and were bestowed the ability Atrophy, which instantly harvests an entire shoal of fish. So I tested it out on some groupers, heading out for the last relic in Devil's Spine, which meant I had to buy the volcanic rod.
That's the next issue then. Don't have the research points. I can buy them, but it's not really worth.
And at the moment, they were hard to come by. I could buy them, but they are $350 each. I then went out looking for one of the hooded figures to find myself a makeshift dock.
Oh, he's here. Did you throw it back?
Apparently, this was the old mayor, and either he's seen some dark things or he was crazy, going on about how a man and his wife dredged up an old book while out at sea, and something cloaked in fog was following it, saying it was coming for their breaths, while the darkness was crashing down, which coincidentally causes them to crash. They rocked up on shore with the book still in hand, and they shouted for the man to throw it back.
Assume it's Thingy's book.
The old mayor told me to go visit the lighthouse keeper to get some more information.
Am I just leaving him behind? Okay, I'll go to the lighthouse keeper.
So I spoke to the lighthouse keeper, and she told me that I needed to throw it back and get rid of the book once and for all.
I don't have a silver book. Do I?
You might not, but you know who does. But for now, I was stuck needing research points, so I decided to help out the blue hooded figure, catching a tiger mackerel.
Hello, dude. How are we doing? More still? Yes.
And for the last one, he wanted a snake mackerel.
Devil's Spine. Oh, I just had one.
I need a snake mackerel. Yeah.
For all my efforts, I was rewarded with a book called Haggling and Bartering.
Huh. Sextant. Cheeky. Check for bonuses. So what bonus are you going to give me? Rods reels, haggling. 5% increased sell prices and 5% reduced. Nice.
I went to the pontoon to buy some explosives and saw 2 research points on display, and kinda caved into buying them as I just wanted to get Devil's Spine done, finally unlocking the volcanic rod. But first, I had something to blow up.
Use explosives.
Thinking I was about to dredge up some refined metal, I get a fish instead. And it wasn't a normal fish either, it was an exotic fish.
I wasn't expecting to get a fish, to be honest.
I just didn't realise. I knew the first shrine wanted crabs, so I threw out a few crab pots. Then checked on the other two to see what they needed. Sadly, the piranhas had other ideas.
Oh, they slowed me down as well. How can you what? You can go through walls. Go away. It's cheating. Absolutely cheating.
For the second shrine, I needed a stingray and a ghost shark, while the last shrine just wanted 2 malformed fish.
Can't escape either. Ah.
I then dredged up something I hadn't seen before.
Where is it, Black? Stone tablet. Okay. I see you.
So I walked back to Little Marrow and got the tablet looked at. The trader told me that he had one just like it, and there are more fragments out there.
How are you guys doing? Bad. Bad. Oh. Whoa, man. Volcanic snail. Huh. That's what we needed.
I placed the crabs into the rock slab and was gifted a fathomless flame. Then I gifted a ghost shark to the second rock slab, gaining another flame and also 2 reinforced metals. Meaning now I could go for hull level 3. So I walked back and bought the upgrade.
So as fast as me.
Yeah, we're pretty fast now.
Statues. Left. Take the flame. Middle. Take the flame.
I then had a close call while dredging up another tablet.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was a close one.
Giving it to the trader, who said we only had to find one more.
Oh, living life on the edge.
Totally.
Please give me a dodgy one. Damn. Please doesn't work, apparently.
It may be because you called it a dodgy one, but then my big brain came into action for the first time in years.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to get you, am I? Oh, but I forgot about this. Take. Oh.
My banished reflexes then kicked in, but sadly my partner in crime was still on cooldown.
I'm going to have to take a hit. Ah.
I then caught the last aberration I needed and placed it into the rock slab.
What? What's this?
It's a talisman, which gives me a plus 330 fishing speed, and I headed back to the Fanatic with the flame.
Storage. Flame.
Maybe becoming a singer is my actual calling. I spoke to the Fanatic and he pulls out the relic and he starts swinging it hypnotically.
Uh-oh. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Stop this.
Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him, so I inspect the pyre.
Antique pocket watch. Hello, them. Bob. Hello, good sir. We've got everything for you.
But before I hand the relic over, I'm given a choice.
Oh.
Either deliver the relic or conceal it. I chose to conceal it, to dig up any dirt and see if what the lighthouse keeper said was true.
Do I be cheeky? Play dumb.
I asked where he got the book, and he told me I was there?
Quick and party. Wait, what? So was she? What?
He said I wanted to forget.
Give me the book.
And with all my brain cells, I decided to step in closer, to grab the book.
In space, you won't change a thing. The book is ours. Okay, forget it. Anything else?
Or we don't. I then delivered the relic like nothing happened. He told me we must take one final voyage, and this time he will be with us. But before I can accept, I had one more thing to take care of.
I want to sell my fish quickly.
I've got to make my bread somehow.
What is it? I'm ready. We must make one final voyage. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? Oh my god. Okay. Yes.
We waited until the fog had cleared, and it was 1 a.m.
The clock isn't changing.
And sailed out to the red glowing light, as one should when out at sea.
And where we can... wait, what? We're bringing who back?
As you've probably been screaming at the screen due to the bottle messages, none of them really clicked with me in my head, and I didn't realise it was actually them. He then throws over each relic, one by one.
Throws the music box overboard. Its key left unturned. Oh, no. I don't like this. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my god. Who's this? She's back! But she's walking on water, which is pretty concerning. Hello? Oh, now she's floating. Oh no. I'm a bit concerned. Now my hands are off the keyboard right now. Is that it? Is that the game? Did I just kill everyone? I think I just killed everyone. Oh no. Oh no. Whoopsie.
I don't think a whoopsie will save the day, to be honest. But reloading the save sure will. Otherwise, how else am I meant to get 100%? This time, I take the book from the collector.
You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Yes! Wait. I'm the collector? You're pathetic.
I bet you were expecting a bit more of a shock from me. But as I only have 2 brain cells, this is what you get. He tried to persuade me to go again.
No.
And with that, I believed the main story was done. So I started doing side quests.
I assume that wasn't the only ending.
Okay, maybe I didn't believe that, but I was just confused on how to get there. So my next plan of action was to get the last stone tablet.
There it is, I see it.
Securing it, and the trader gave me a poem? Or a riddle? I don't know. Telling me that I could open up some kind of door.
I have an inkling. Where?
Opening the stone door at the ancient lighthouse and being rewarded.
Flame of the sky.
It was new light, and it gave a total of 3,500 lumens. So it was bright. I brought all my achievements to see what I should do next, and found out that I still had 36 to go.
Good ending, because I know how to do it now.
Basically, I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep knowing there was a good ending out there, so I kinda looked it up.
Lighthouse Keeper. What is it? I have the book.
I waited till 1 AM again, and made my way out to the same location.
Shit.
The lighthouse keeper beamed the lighthouse's light on the same spot where the red light was, and this time I chucked the book back.
Throw it back. Am I about to get eaten? Oh. Oh my.
I wouldn't have done it if I knew I had to sacrifice myself.
Now, it's side quest time, baby. Day 71.
Yeah, boy! My first objective was getting the cusk eel for the red hooded figure.
There you are. Yeah. Brings down the sky. Another shape. Wait! A sailfish.
As the encyclopedia said that it was in the Marrows, I walked back. I also checked on the crab pots while I was there. Finally getting the fiddler crab for the fishmonger. He then asked for a mutated fish.
And you will do. Oh, okay. I have one.
And I gained 2 research points.
Ah, nice.
The aberrated fish kind of made the fishmonger go insane, making him close down the shop for the day.
Have I just killed him? He might be dead.
I hope not. Redirected my attention back to the sailfish.
One sailfish. A frilled shark. I swear I had one. Boom. Got him. Yeah. Take my crappiest one.
And just like that, I got given a book, and the red hooded figure's hunger had been satisfied. My next plan was to start getting the samples for the scientist at the iron rig, and my 2 brain cells worked on overdrive once again.
Oh, I get it.
Acquiring the sea cucumber straight away from one of my crab pots. Then I caught a paddlefish,
Are we sinking below? I'm scared we're going under. So I'm just going to do that and go back in.
Ostrostracan, and a Tullimonstrum.
Back to the iron rig we go.
He said that these species had gone extinct, and somehow they're back to life. The foreman then pops in for a visit.
The foreman follows an order. Engage reverse gear. Get that drill out of there. Oh. The drill is up. Cracking even more.
With new cracks open, I needed to head out for Gale Cliffs to catch more specimen. But before I did, I was able to unlock the Tier 2 factory, making the siphoning trawler.
So this is how I'm going to get the dark stuff. Got it.
And testing it out in Greater Marrow, giving a dark canister back to the scientist.
Oh, he doesn't let it on. Oh, and don't forget about the other thing I asked you to do. Oh.
Seems I got 2 dark canisters. I upgraded my hydraulic rod into the infused winch and started catching the new specimen in Gale Cliffs. But then I did a stupid looking at the wrong quest.
Anglerfish. Oh. You didn't want either. Okay. Take what I caught.
I needed both of them, and I spent day 78 just collecting more dark ooze, confused on why the fish weren't showing up.
So I'm gonna have to go back and double check. I don't think so though, because like, it's the only place I got gunk.
Wait for it.
Oh, an idiot.
There we go.
I'm an idiot. I had the fishes I needed.
Collecting the Nautilus and Lancet fish once more. Setting down a bunch of crab pots to get the Trilo bites.
Something. And that's what I needed.
Handing the fish over to the scientist.
Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the ridge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The scientist then tells me he had a student once, that she had been banished to Stella Basin and wants us to visit her. We just won't let him know we already know who it is. But before I do,
I can upgrade the factory.
I then found another piece to the treasure map.
Looks like this.
Searching far and wide, and just as I was about to give up,
Aha! Oh, I'm amazing.
with the research point, I unlocked the twin jet drive engine.
So now we have 80.
If only I could count.
Hello. Been a while, woman.
The reason I was here was because she had finalised a communication system with the fish. Safe to say, she wasn't the scientist's biggest fan, but with the people's life in danger, she gave me some schematics to give back to the other scientist. Before I did that though, I decided to get her the samples I got confused about earlier, collecting a loose jaw, anglerfish, snailfish, and a giant amphipod.
This is something I wrote during my studies I think will be useful for you. Really? Just a book? God damn it. I'm getting quick at that. I know they're coming and I'm just like, bye.
I then realised I couldn't carry on with the Ironhaven story.
Fabulous. Winch. So I need that next early. Crap.
But something I could do was turn on the defences.
Is it gonna go? And the tentacles are gone. I could just head out here now.
And head out there I did. Or I was going to. But I found some crates and couldn't resist getting the foundry upgraded.
We'll be able to make that stuff now. Oh my god. So we can. Boom. This is great.
Researching the Fathomless Winch. Then setting sail for the Pale Reach.
We're back and we're more prepared.
I collected a bunch of fish for the photographer.
That's perfect. Now quit your engines and we need to wait for complete silence. Oh my god. Whoa!
And found the first part of the icebreaker. I then docked up at a campsite, inspecting an ice shard as it was highlighted.
Don't disturb the ice.
You're speaking to the wrong person. But basically, he said to leave this place.
Break the ice. I don't have anything to break the ice.
I scavenged the cabin and gained the map of the Pale Reach, deciding to go through the captain's log as well. I broke through into another area in the east using the narwhal, finding the next icebreaker piece. Docking at another camp which was surrounded by a claw. I read the logs again and was starting to get the impression that the captain was a douche. Also, they were going insane, hearing voices from the ice.
This voice cries from deep. Help me. Frozen so many years. Free me. Break the ice. I've got nothing to break the ice with, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, it sounded like the heart. The northern camp looks like it needs an icebreaker.
So I settled on the west camp.
And here he comes.
Collecting the last icebreaker part. Reading the next set of logs with another Iceman wanting me to break him free.
Voice, trap, forever, prison, get me out. I don't have any tools to get you out.
Back at the pontoon, I got the icebreaker installed.
So we can. Charge! Woo! Oh, and this is the ice pick. We can get people out of the ice.
Choosing to break out the eastern guy first.
This is upwards, cleaving away fragments. Okay.
I thought I would end up saving him, not killing him, but I did receive a frozen heart. Then I got the second ice pick, killing the man trapped in the west.
They can't handle the ice break. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep, let's just hope it doesn't escape. But I did find another dock, an ice shard.
Heart. Okay. Break. Send leave. I need one more ice shard. One more ice shard.
I then found the ice shaper, which the travelling merchant wanted, which unlocked ice, which if placed in my inventory, made my fish last longer. I struggled to find the last ice pick.
There you are. Bye, dude. Bop. What's happening? Oh, the ice is breaking. Does this mean he's being released? Oh no. Is he dying? What's that? What's that?
I headed over to whatever just dropped.
Harbourous anchor.
What is the anchor, you ask? It creates a two-way reusable portal. Incredible, right? I then placed the frozen hearts into a rock slab.
Glowing light intensifies. Finish the main quest in the Pale Reach. Woo.
Woo! Indeed. But that's because I just got the most OP net in the game. To fully finish Pale Reach though, I needed to do the Hooded Figures quest.
Well, that was a bit weird.
So I handed over a Fractilian fish.
Catch the colossal squid. What? Oh! Jeez, that's not even that. Oh my god.
The Fallen Star.
No. Yes!
And finally, a Kratorius Seer, finishing all the side quests in the Pale Reach. I then dropped down the Aureus Anchor in front of the Iron Rig.
Nice. That makes stuff so much quicker.
Then it was back to the scientist specimens, catching a tripod spiderfish, Cherrymatula, and an eagle shark.
Right. Bop. Then... Bop. Went past him.
Handing over the specimens and proceeding to eavesdrop over the foreman's conversation with a man in a suit. They went back and forth about keeping the operation going, until the man in the suit said,
Fire it up. The drill descends once more. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay.
With the crack opened up even more, I now needed to head over to Twisted Strand. But I did get fleet services online, which would allow me to unlock a tier 5 hull. Also getting the infused coiling rod, so I could get the more advanced mangrove fish. I caught a Sivactinus,
What the hell?
Borophis, Opabenia, and from my crab pots, a Nipotis.
Yeah, cool. Submit samples. Take it. Take it.
Then the man in the suit rears his head up again, and I'm gonna start calling him Jerry.
Setting the drill to full power, sir. Uh-oh. What's that noise? The defenses aren't enough. He's back. Oh my god.
After even seeing that, Jerry still wanted to carry on drilling, but the foreman wasn't having it, asking me to cause an operational setback. So I needed to get the defences down without it looking suspicious. Also, while looking at the next specimens to get, I failed to realise the scientist was going mad.
So what do I want? Dunkalocious, Vulturocious, right.
So I got the first two, and the next up was a giant dragonfish. I handed them in, waiting on the crab pots to do their job, heading over to Stella Basin to meet with the researcher. She said we could change the defense word from flee to rise, giving me the blueprints I needed, and I was finally able to upgrade my hull to level 4.
Let's have a look. Woo, this bad boy, look at it.
Then I got the sea scorpion from the crab pot.
Here you go, dude. Last sample for you. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the cup. Shapes that. What the?
With the scientist transformed, he bites down on the sea scorpion and his limbs become frantic.
At considerable speed.
Bye, dude. Just remind me never to eat a sea scorpion. I then got the factory up to tier level 4, finishing off the Iron Rig's buildings.
So, exotic bait. I've got to catch every single fish. No.
You know what you signed up for. But before we start the fishing montage, I collected myself a crate.
Okay, in it goes. For deep rumble. Oh, it's back. My rig. And the drill is down. Oh! Big dude came up and protected. But the rig is... Oh, he bailed.
And with Jerry gone, the foreman checked that everyone was safe, and that was the iron rig quest line done. With the iron rig done, my new plan was to go around finishing the side quests while collecting as much dredge as possible to upgrade my ship. So I built the material harvester to collect some passively, and from a bunch of crab pots got enough research points to complete the engine research tree, gaining research all engines. Then ended up collecting my 100th crab from a crab pot straight after.
Jesus. I'm getting research out of the wazoo now.
Spending the next few days collecting dredge, and also getting a congress eel, letting it rot.
Yeah, we can take it. I'll take it to it now. Oh! That rock came out of nowhere.
I handed over the rotten eel and got $150 for my effort.
What's in my net? Boom. So we can now go for hull level 5.
I then spoke to the travelling merchant and realised she wanted news about exotic fish. Little did I know, I had already found a few without even realising.
What do you want to know? Found a gulp eel. That's great news. Oh?
I researched the last of the crab pots.
So new hull. Upgrade your... I just need crates.
And created the crates needed, but sadly didn't have the funds. So I started my quest of collecting all the fish with Greater Marrow as my first destination. Let the montage begin.
Holy, the ship is massive.
I let the dark ooze onto my ship so I could get an achievement.
Fuck.
I then found a dog that I just hadn't seen for the past 129 days.
We now have a dog.
I was also having a hard time finding the golden robed hooded figure.
Alright, I'm googling where the Dredge gold robe.
Finding him and handing over a fangtooth. Then I used a bunch of crates to get the research points to unlock the remainder of the nets, leaving just the rods to go.
How many left do I have? I've still got 20. Wow. 55. 55, man.
I tested out some bait for the first time, learning a new strategy to catch the fish.
Might be easy using a bait.
So I pulled my favourite from the airmen, collecting more.
Where would exotic bait go though? Let's go for it. Goliath tigerfish. Oh. Is that exotic?
Yep, it finally clicked, and I was just plodding along.
Boom. All known species on the iron rig. Oh, my engine's out again. Pop. 4 fish.
I finally completed the research tree, getting the last of the rods.
What are you two doing? Holy, that's a lot of stuff.
And handed the dog over to the researcher.
Something glistens through the mucus. Bro's got a ring.
The strategy of using bait, atrophying them, and resting 12 hours was well underway.
Ugh. Probably not the most ethical way, but it's a way. What are you? Yeah. Catch all known species. Catch all the Yes, the iron rig.
Good cover up on the aberrations, mate. But we did now only have 11 achievements to go.
Exotic bait. Cool. Boop. Catch all known species. Yep. Pop. Got it. Catch all abbreviations in Fail Ridge. Yo. Take the crab.
With the blue crab, the gold figure was finally full. But there was still one more side quest I needed to find.
Well, you're definitely bait.
No, this is the purple hooded figure, bringing him a
Tarpon.
horseshoe crab and barrel eye.
Boom. All side quests are done.
Also, can we appreciate how loaded I am? I then had a drifting session in the dark sludge.
Insta crab bait. God damn it, really?
And all I had left was crabs. So I had an armada of crab pots in the water.
I want to go across like the top, basically over the top while it's attacking. Woo! Can't get me here. Yes! All abbreviations are gone.
And with that, all the aberrations were done. Sorry for saying abbreviations this whole time.
Jump on. Aha! Yes! Got him.
But I was at 229 fish out of 230, meaning I still had one more fish to go. I just had no clue what it was. So Reddit came to my aid again. You remember the scientist who jumped out the window, right? Well, he is the last fish, and I had the job of catching him. I was told I had to use aberrated bait under the iron ring, and just hope. Also, that if I didn't want to waste my time, to refresh the game if I didn't get him.
So, bait. Nope. So reload. When is the scientist going to show up? Never. He's never shown up. Where is this man? Species added. We've got him!
Yep, it only took, what, 32 attempts? But now I think it's finally time to round up the game. I only had 4 achievements left, and 3 were hidden. One of the achievements was to have 5 ice in your cargo.
Got ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, got it.
The next, use atrophy on a fishing spot a long way away.
So I just need to use this bad boy. And far away. Got it.
And to finally complete all the fish shrines I completely missed.
We've done it. We've done it. Whew. We have done this goddamn thing.
And with that, the game is 100% complete. Thanks for watching, and I hope I made fishing entertaining. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll leave you with this post-credit scene.
Oh my god. That's crazy. And is this the exotic fish? It is